Welcome to Cypress College Engine Machine and Engine Repair class. What we're doing today is we're going to do a brief tour of what we have available to the students as far as training on the latest and greatest equipment. Okay, what I'm about to do is I'm about to start taking the measurements for this particular engine block. The computer will do all the calculations so the machine can bore the block accurately. All I have to do now, I'm set up to the point where all I have to do is push OK, and the machine will start taking the measurements. You see it going into the cylinder, what it's doing is a touch probe. It'll find the center of the cylinder, it'll go side to side, front to back, and it will calculate the size of the cylinder and where it needs to be. The next step of the procedure after you bore the block is to bring it over to the home. And what we're going to do here is we're going to size it to the finish size we want. We're going to take out the roughness. We're going to give it a certain process, so we'll have good oil drainage. And this is the machine that does it. This is a latest and greatest Sonnen SV15. And what you're seeing is one of the students operating it. It's another computer-controlled machine, although you have to start the initial process with a manual adjustment. What you're seeing him do now is he's going to back up the wheel a little bit to take the load off of it, and then he is going to put the load back on. This machine will do an automatic time with it, as you can see. And when you're done with the honing process, you can see the distinct difference in the process. All right, another element that you're going to find in the AT120, the engine machine and repair class, is that we do have standard conventional machine shop equipment. On my left is a standard mill that we use if you've got to make some specialized things. One of the things that we have made here is I use this for a piston remover. You can see it's got a couple holes, registers on the rod bolts, put it underneath, tap it out. Keeps any damage from happening to the crankshaft while you are removing the pistons on engine disassembly. You take something like this, you machine it, you may need to elongate the holes, you may need to open up the holes, you may change the diameter of it. But these two pieces of machine shop equipment have been around since the turn of the century. Okay, what you're seeing here is a Superflow 600 flow bench. And what it does here is a very common term in automotive performance is porting and polishing. What this does, this machine will tell you after you've made improvements, done some reshaping into the port area, what the improvement will actually be in a percentage, but what it's going to tell you in is a CFM. This one's at 0 right now because the machine is not on, but as soon as I turn this on and I start to open the valves, what you're going to see is this number start to go up. I'm expecting to end up somewhere around the 190 plus range, and it started around the 160 range. So this particular cylinder head has an improvement of around 20%. All right, what we're doing here is this is our cylinder head resurfacer or cylinder block resurfacer. Usually this comes into play when somebody has overheated an engine, maybe running low on coolant, a hose broke, the cylinder head lifted because of the excessive amount of heat, and it needs to be resurfaced. It's a very simple tool. I have a cylinder head already set up for it. What I'm going to do here is do a basic cut on it so you can see the difference between a flat head and a warped cylinder head. All right, what we have here is a T&S seat and guide machine. What it's going to do is refinish the valve seats, not the valves themselves. That's done on a separate machine. We're not going to talk about that today. So what I've got here is I already have a tool. It's already set up. This little bit right in here is the cutter. There's 3 angles built into these. Usually it's a 60, a 45, and a 30. So your air has a nice transition coming out of the cylinder head. Once this machine is leveled, which everything is already pre-done, I'm going to put this cutter right on the cylinder head. I'm going to run it down here and make sure everything is lined up where I need it to. Stop, roll it up, shut it off, and this valve is ready to the seat is ready to put the valve in. The valve's already been set up ahead of time here. Take it out. You'll look to see it already has a nice little area, a little margin on it where it's making contact with the head. And it's good to go. All you gotta do next is just keep moving down the line until you hit them all. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed your short tour of the Cypress College AT120 Automotive Engine Repair and Engine Machine. What we're doing here is we're working with OEM, original equipment manufacturer, and we're also doing a lot of performance things here. If you're trying to make it a little better product, you're trying to build your engine, trying to make some horsepower, I hope you've seen some things that are going to interest you in this class. You have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment box, and if I can answer them, I will. Thank you for your time, and out from Cypress College.